Namaste everyone. My name is Anvita Dixit and I was an ex-student of the Kaivalyadhama Yoga Institute and finished the diploma course in yoga education. Now I know, like most of you students, one of the things we struggle the most with is what to do after we finish studying our diploma or CCY course. And I think we struggle over here because we're not sure what our interest in yoga really is and where our passion truly lies. So what I suggest is right after you finish your course, it makes sense to take 1 or 2 months off to experiment as much as you can to identify your niche. Now what I did right after I finished my diploma is I experimented with teaching asanas, pranayam, meditation, as well as philosophy, and I tried to see what really stuck out for me. And over time I realized that what really, spoke to me was the philosophy of yoga. While I love the practical dimension and I still teach it, most of my emphasis and philosophy went towards the yogic philosophy and the traditional path of yoga. So I realized over time that the first thing we as students need to do is double down on our niche and our true passion and interest area. Once you find this section, it becomes super easy later on to continue to find students and to grow your talents and your learnings and teachings. Now, once you've done this, the second most important thing you want to think about is who would be interested in what you're teaching. Sometimes what tends to happen is we think of a particular target audience and we hope that they would like our teachings. But what ends up happening is a completely different set of people gravitate towards your work. For me, initially my plan was to work towards the Indian youth in the age group of 20 to 30 and try to inspire them with yoga philosophy. But what ended up happening was the absolute opposite, where I realized that a lot of foreign students in the age group of 40 to 50 actually migrated more towards the kind of work that I was doing. This might happen to you as well, so be ready for your target audience to keep evolving and changing as your own practices and teachings evolve. And don't be surprised by it. Like yoga says, try to be flexible and move with the flow and find your feet within that space as well. Now, once you've found your niche, you've found your target audience, the second or third thing to do is to think about your platform. With the COVID pandemic, what we've realized is it's not only the offline world, but there's a whole digital space that you can capitalize on. If you're someone that likes to speak in front of the camera, or you really enjoy your digital experiences, you can actually go deeper into the online space as well and think about that as a career choice. And number 4, always have an open mind to learning. I think we as teachers can limit ourselves sometimes when we think we already know too much and we don't need to gather more information. But once you come onto the mat or once you're practicing and learning from other teachers, there's so much osmosis that happens that you grow and develop as a person as well as a teacher. So never stop learning and never think that you know everything. And the fifth and the final point that I would suggest is be open to serendipity. There's so many chances that the universe gives you to improve and evolve as a teacher, but sometimes we don't take them because we get fixated in our ways, too structured, too disciplined, so disciplined that we become rigid. So always remember to keep a certain level of flexibility with your career, because you never know what opportunity might come your way and what might lead you to your next destination in life. So be open, be flexible, allow your career to happen to you and just work through it with as much integrity as possible. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Kaivalyadhama, because we release new videos on yoga, philosophy and practicals every single week. Also, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and comment on it so we can hear about your thoughts, suggestions, and opinions. We'd love to hear from you and stay in touch, so please stay connected with us, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.